Understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
We believe we have the talent to compete for a championship, but we don't consider ourselves the favorites.
What do you mean by that?
If we don't reach the conference finals, we've failed. If we don't win a championship, that'd be painful, but acceptable.
Hold on. Cliff, I can't approach a season with that perspective. I only have one goal in mind, and that's to win a title, period.
And I'm wired the same way, and that is my goal too. But my job as the general manager is to evaluate the organization with clear eyes. And our current roster compared to the other contenders, well, it wouldn't be fair to say that we have failed if we didn't win the championship. It would be fair to say that we failed if we don't reach the conference finals. Does that make sense?
For you, sure. But for me, it's title or bust. I don't...
Understood. Understood. This is just me being completely transparent with you. All right, speaking of, we need to talk about your personal goals for the first half of the season. Coach, over to you.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great, because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? You know, let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level, always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
All right, look. I want to win the NBA Cup.
So do all the top contenders.
Which is why we need to make it a priority. When we go into those playoffs, I want to have that psychological edge. And the NBA Cup gives us that.
Can't say I disagree. Solid choice, MP.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Feeling you, MP.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you, you want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay. That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, it follows you everywhere.
Felt that, yeah.
Yeah, people, they still talking about looking for the next MJ like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. How he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. Do I think that I have greatness? Of course. But it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training's paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But you're thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good,
right?
how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today? Hold that, right there. Perfect. Great, we got what we need.
I bet. Hey, do you know when this issue comes out, man?
Y'all don't know the exact day, but check us out on socials. It'll be there first.
All right, bet. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
But hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Yeah.
Oots, 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 oots.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're...
What? Crazy.
Westbrook in for the Nuggets. And a switch here also for Oakland. Oklahoma City. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Alex Caruso.
Crazy.
Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how... He is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Mr. Clutch out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Porter with the screen for Gordon. The 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways. And that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Clark, what we appreciate, you know, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Fader on the way. Westbrook no good. The Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Carries it from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Denver passing it around. Here's Murray. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Jokic. Got a hand on it.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And yes, it's good. He's got 8. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
you have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Buries the long-range jumper.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 7. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul. "16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Murray is screen on Wiggins. And another miss by Denver. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Williams at the 3. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Williams. Hartenstein in the high post. Here's Mr. Clutch. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Sharch with the screen for Westbrook. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 10. Over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the 3 ball is good. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Offensive rebound. Williams for 3. Hits the three-point foul. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. A 12-point game. Down low, here's Porter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Stolen. Shot on the wing. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. The Thunder leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Mr. Clutch. A 3-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A nice shot by Brown.
I love seeing Westbrook share the ball like this. Excellent pass that time.
Oklahoma City has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's the screen. The kick out to Porter. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Westbrook with it. No scoring in this one. Saric outside. Porter in the corner. From beyond the arc. Westbrook can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Saric, that's good.
Now that's confident. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
The Thunder leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Thunder another 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Porter. Over Williams. Porter, no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mr. Clutch. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Charged with the bounce pass. Brown, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Pulls up on the elbow, and he connects with the jumper. 17 points in the game.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
At the elbow, it's Saric. Brown, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 20. Williams against Porter. Over Williams. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Oklahoma City sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in.
I left the game like a long time.
So far from the field. Back right after this.